such a massive release, I'm going to do some deeper dives on the highlights and my critiques of Disclosure Day, starting with this video, the highlights. So let's start with the opening sequence, which is set in this backwater pro wrestling event. It's a bravura piece of tonal misdirection that I quite enjoyed. The absurd setting, there's like genuine tension, and it belies a much different film to the one we're about to watch. It's the film arguably at its most purely enjoyable. Then there's the central idea, which I do love. It's genuinely bold for a summer blockbuster, portraying empathy as a superpower, especially in the current socio-political climate. Margaret isn't chosen because she's the smartest or the toughest. She's chosen because she's the most open. In a cultural moment defined by deliberate division, putting that at the center of a $115 million studio film takes a certain kind of courage, or a certain kind of stubbornness. The film is genuinely, unashamedly optimistic in a way that mainstream cinema doesn't tend to be lately. You can critique his naivety, and I will. Don't you worry, I will in another video. But I do want to also acknowledge the rarity of this gesture in a blockbuster film. And then there's Emily Blunt, who is extraordinary in this. She's tasked with playing clueless and omniscient simultaneously. She's grounded, strange, funny, and specific in every single scene. There's a sequence where she uses her sudden empathic abilities to disarm a succession of strangers across middle America, and it works so well. It's genuinely touching at times. Blunt plays the moments just after Margaret channels an alien language brilliantly. Like, she's confused, slightly embarrassed, and still recalibrating, and it comes across in her performance. There's also a CGI car and train chase that has old school physical weight. At 79, Spielberg's command of action set pieces still stands. And then underneath all of this, there's something genuinely moving in what this film is reaching for. The argument at its core is that we don't have to be so afraid of what we don't understand, whether that's creatures from another planet, people on the other side of an arbitrary border, or the parts of ourselves we're buried too deep to name. He's a lifelong fantasist who's become a master without really ever having to grow up. He's still peering back at his own childhood for a better view of the stars. And I don't know, that does count for something. I just wish this film wasn't so heavy-handed with it. Let me know your highlights from Disclosure Day.